What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Redemption 46. I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Pete.
And BTS Army, we wanted to give y'all another YouTube treat. We know a lot of y'all can't afford Patreon. Sometimes it's not, even, you guys can't even get it in your region. So we just kind of wanted to give you guys a treat. If you want other exclusive BTS content, go check out our Patreon. It has all the early release stuff, dance practices, and stuff that won't be on YouTube. But like I said, this is just a treat for y'all, so we're going to dive right into it.
The BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
Who is the BTS Army? Army was officially established for BTS on July 9, 2013. The meaning of a military army is implied, tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Army is an acronym for Adorable Representative MC for Youth, given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices and stand with BTS in support of the underrepresented values they often address in their work. Armies in its early conception and demographic spoke for the youth, walking alongside BTS to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations imposed on adolescents, actively working to defend and preserve the value and ideals of today's youth. While what initially draws in new fans may be their talent and their catchy melodies, many grow into dedicated armies due to BTS's core values, missions, and social messages, which have been magnets for the diversity of the fandom. BTS is adamant on their stances against bullying, abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower youth and women, promoting mental health, self-love, and self-development. They have inspired many fans to better themselves and be active in fighting against social injustices. ARMY started small but passionate, much like BTS. However, one stereotype that incessantly follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls. While amazing young folks are indeed a part of ARMY, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a young or passionate person,
Armies range in all
statistics
ages,
prove that BTS
demographics.
reaches far beyond its expected demographics. Take a look at this age demographic. 24% are in their 20s, 28% are in their 30s, and 25% are 40 years old and over. Here's a graph from Reuters, who compiled the web traffic for 2020 Map of the Soul tour tickets. Females ages 25 and up made up 46% of web traffic, while 31% were males. Armies hail from different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities, ages, creed, and gender. I think it is important to note that there are passionate fans in almost all disciplines and subcultures, most notably in the sports world. I do often wonder why it's socially acceptable for boys and men to show their undying love and support for something they're fanatic about, yet girls and women are so often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize, take a look at this graph from Research BTS, showing similarities and differences between sport fans and boy band fans. Also, note that older fans often have more disposable income. That helps them afford the band's merchandise and concert tickets, and creates an advertising market for the products the band promotes to older consumers, including Samsung phones and Hyundai cars. Their dedication, passion, and organization has helped us support BTS through a myriad of paths, enabling BTS and armies to achieve incredible results such as getting BTS's single Dynamite to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top spot for 2 consecutive weeks. Only 44 songs in the chart's history have debuted at #1, and only 20 of those songs remained on the top for a second consecutive week. With the success of Dynamite, BTS was recognized by the Recording Academy for their music for the first time, securing them a Grammy nomination for the Best Pop Duo Group
That they should have won.
making them the first Korean pop act to ever be nominated under this category. Since then, BTS has achieved 3 number 1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100, with the most recent one being Life Goes On. Unlike their single Dynamite, which was sung in English, Life Goes On was sung in mostly Korean. The day Dynamite dropped, it had a total of 1,700 spins on the US radio, while Life Goes On only had 6 total spins on US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at number 1 even more impressive, not only because of language, but because radio airplay accounts for a large portion of the Hot 100 scores. With the release of Life Goes On and the new album B, BTS topped multiple charts on its release week. Each achievement on this non-exhaustive list
Numbers
is
is crazy,
remarkable
bro.
in its own right, but the true marvel of Life Goes On is this. A largely Korean language song debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with virtually no radio play, no remixes,
What song's
and no
that?
bundles.
We haven't
song's
reacted
stratospheric
to get
debut
to it.
offers unimpeachable proof of BTS's popularity
You will
and the
soon, man.
dedication of their fans. Together, they have subverted a Western music industry whose archaic practices are often rooted in racism and xenophobia, and redefined what a Korean pop act can achieve on the US charts. ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records such as the Beatles' 52-year record, Bee Gees' 42-year record, Michael Jackson's 36-year record, Celine Dion's 24-year record, Adele's 5-year record, and more. BTS has sold out multiple stadiums around the world, including 2 nights at the Wembley Stadium in London, which holds 90,000 people.
Wow.
And the concert sold out in just 90 minutes, making BTS the 12th artist to ever sell out the legendary
Told you, bro,
Wembley
they numbers they
Stadium.
put up different than any.
During
And it was in
this
90
time
minutes?
When streaming numbers have increased and traditional album sales have decreased, BTS holds the records for the best-selling physical album of the year and the only act to sell over 500,000 copies in the United States. The album Map of the Soul 7 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide. In 2019, BTS were chosen as endorsement models for Hyundai's Palisade SUV. Hyundai estimated sales to be around 25,000, but had already received 52,000 orders weeks after its announcement, and the numbers kept growing. The demand for the Palisade skyrocketed so rapidly, Hyundai struggled to keep up with demands and was backlogged by 6 to 10 months. In
Damn.
2020, BTS endorsed luxury massage chair brand Body Friend. Their sales increased by 46% from the previous
of course.
year. In short,
Bro, these
ARMY
niggas
sell
are
out
gods, bro.
everything the numbers touch. Unsurprisingly, their purchase power goes beyond BTS merchandise. The fandom once sold out fabric softener and wine. BTS themselves are charitable and are aware of their power and influence. They have been leading by example. ARMYs never straying far from BTS's actions have also taken to show their love and support towards all 7 of the members, but also towards each other and the world around us. While they sell out stadiums and set and break records in the music industry, they've also nurtured a strong and loving community. On Twitter, crops of accounts unusual within a music fandom have been cultivated, such as BTS Army Medical Union, an account made by pre-med medical students and health professional fans who sought to make learning about medical science fun and accessible. Accounts like BTS Army Bar Association, made up of ARMY lawyers who took on the task to educate the fandom about laws and legal systems. ARMY Academy, account providing free tutoring services and advice for young people who need that type of support. Borahe Entertainment, created for ARMY creative artists and musicians. ARMY Help Center, who seek to provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health. They created resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed. There was even a project called the Purple Ribbon Project to help protect the members from getting mobbed while traveling through airports around the world. The efforts were seen by the band, and one of the members, V, even took pictures with the purple ribbons that were used. Not only do we help each other, but we also try to help the world around us. One of ARMY's main charity fan bases, One in an Army, created in 2018, is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea, here's the One in an Army's charity summary map from 2019. In 2019, more than 370 plus charity projects were created in different countries under ARMY. In 2020, when BTS's concert was cancelled in South Korea due to COVID-19, fans donated their concert ticket refunds to help with relief and prevention efforts. In June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support to the Black Lives Matter movement, armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day. BTS never fails to talk very highly of ARMY, and other artists have also added to the praise.
The BTS Army. They're some of the most loyal, positive, and fun fans that you could ever dream of, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. Jimmy Fallon loves you.
The Army are great.
They're the most beautiful human
Did you
beings.
say
They're so
Jimmy
awesome.
Fallon?
Also, they're so
It's a
fully
nickname,
represented
'cause
in culture.
Jimmy,
As
that's
these
what
like
we got to.
fangirl, crazy, like mindless, and they're the opposite. They're like intelligent, they're funny, they're tasteful, they're charitable. Like they wanted to say thank you to me for something, and they organized something like charitable in my name.
That's awesome.
And they were like, what should we do for Ozzy to say thank you? Should we stream her song? Should we this? And they're like, nah, she doesn't care about that stuff. Let's donate to a charity in her name. And like organized this whole thing, and then like did this like charitable thing for me. And they were like, this is our way of saying thanks, Ozzy. Like thanks. And I was like,
That's spectacular.
and part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their
By
name.
helping others.
What a better place this world would be.
And I think Army is just good to people. They see when it's real, and I've been so grateful that that effort to just be respectful has been taken in
Yeah, you got a
such
track
a
with,
beautiful way,
one of
because I know that there have been other instances where people haven't been as respectful, which is unfortunate, and it's tough to see that, because you're like, it's not that hard. Just be conscious of who you're working with and give love to those who deserve it. But I feel very grateful that they've just opened me with welcome arms, and it's so good to me. So it's been amazing.
And on top of that, they developed this global army, this BTS Army, that is not just
Can't see
like geeked out fans. Like BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists, came out of pocket more to support charity. And this isn't the first time they've done this. This BTS Army charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work, and that's purpose, and that's changing the world. Like that's impressive. That's impressive.
방탄 팬이나 아미들이 라디오에 노래 좀 틀어달라라고 요청했을 때 오케이, 절대로 그러지 않았습니다. 라고 하는 그 무시와 핍박을 정말 셀 수 없이 당해야만 했었죠. 그런데 팬들은 절대로 거기에 지지 않았습니다. 어떤 무시와 편견이 닥치더라도 끝까지. 왜? 이들의 음악은 정말 훌륭하기 때문에, 사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that armies value positivity and kindness while actively fighting against prejudice, just as BTS does. So despite constant pushback from the music industry, the media, and other fandoms often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY continue to lift each other up. To learn more about BTS, their personalities, and more, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay tuned. If you'd like to learn more about them through my videos, check out This is BTS.
Well, we have, sis, and we'll be checking out more. Yeah, Pete, that's just ARMY. just how strong it is, how much of a family atmosphere Army is. And, you know, we used to pay attention a little too much to some of the toxic people who and they're in every fan base. But the love and support we've got from Army on this channel really is propelled us to like to kind of where we're at and where we're going.
Yeah, it's overwhelmingly positive.
Bro, they've like shown us nothing but like love for like, you know, for everything that we're doing, and they support us already in everything that we're doing. And it's just I've seen fandoms, whether it's been like, you know, the Beehives, Rihanna has like the Navy, I've seen Michael Jackson like fans before. It's just something different about Army that's just so genuine and just so like makes you want to almost do something too. Made me feel like I gotta go take my neighbor's trash out or something. Like,
Yeah,
for sure.
But how did you feel about it, Pete, while watching it?
This particular video, how I feel about this video, actually, this video to me actually solidified something for me, like as far as like me questioning learning K-pop and it's big, you know, the craze on it. And this video actually kind of like narrowed me where I needed to go, and I feel that I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself and take the safe route and just say that thank you for letting me see that video.
We were gonna jump back the curtain. I'm gonna come back and bug you a little bit.
I got you. Well, yeah, one thing I'll say for sure is, I mean, I had said it in the last video that we had checked out with me, you, and Jarek. It feels like they have a perfect yin-yang relationship between their fan base and themselves, BTS, in the sense that, you know, Army gives BTS the strength to keep going, to continue to do what they do, and vice versa, you know, BTS gives Army the strength to, you know, be charitable, to, you know, instill good values in each other and just spread love, positivity. Obviously, you know, there's going to be, you know, fans that are more toxic, or, you know, that's everywhere. You're not going to necessarily change that. But I mean, the power is all in the numbers that you're seeing. I mean, I don't know anyone that can pay. I mean, we were looking at those concert prices. Those things are thousands of dollars.
90 minutes, it said they were sold out.
Sold out. And mind you, they said like it's sold out, what, 6 times in history or something like that? Or 10 times in history or something?
Well, they hit the 12th. They were the 12th ones to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They were the 12th ones to do it.
Or wherever the fuck.
And it sold out in 90 minutes. And then the COVID package thing, where basically like they had to basically be reimbursed because, you know, the concert got canceled, and they gave the value of their money that they would have received to other charitable organizations. And then those charitable organizations, you help out people and you instill good values in them, and then they'll probably grow up years from now saying, you know, someone helped me out of a rough situation. And, you know, I mean, they have literal judges, lawyers, doctors that are just average fans of BTS that are spreading their knowledge through their
Which I found kind of crazy, because when I see those statistics, how in those numbers, it was
I mean,
very informative.
It's informative for sure. It honestly really leaves me mostly speechless, just because it's like, I mean, would you say they debuted in what, 2013, or took off in 2013?
2013 debut.
I mean, bro, it's been 8 years. You know what I mean? Like, it hasn't been like the progress that they've made. I mean, in 8 years, and the kind of values that they're instilling, and, you know, how charitable, philanthropic, tongue twister. Philanthropic, yes, that they are, for sure. It's just, you know, it's just inspiring. And like you said, yeah, I feel like I got to take out my neighbor's trash or something.
Yeah, bro, you can easily say like they are, you know, the best boy group out.
It honestly reminds me, it feels like their vibe overall in Army is just like Christmas time all year. Like when you're a kid, it's about getting presents, and when you're older, it's about giving.
Perfect way to
you
put
know,
it.
and it feels like they're just taking that and making it a year-round thing, you know.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, you know, the whole point of this video was trying to ironically give something back to Army, because they've been very supportive of us. It's just, I wish we had more hours in the day and more free time, because I want to stay on BTS content so bad and
Me
just
too.
kind of run through and do everything. But, in fairness to, other fandoms and for our K-pop pilot, we, want to react to other things and kind of just, learn more of the culture in general. But it's just something about BTS where it's like you just want to start diving in, and when you don't want to stop. And the only reason I have been stopping doing certain things is because I want to react to y'all with it. But Rise and Bang Tang, I want to run through the I've watched a lot of the BTS Run stuff already, but I was saving a lot of episodes to react to y'all with, and it's just more videos that we haven't done, live performances we haven't done. And, we've been trying to put, some stuff on the Patreon for, people who are kind of helping us be able to make this like to just give us the wiggle room for us to have more time to do content for you guys on YouTube. But it's just, it's really breathtaking. And you just kind of, once you dive into BTS, you don't want to stop. And it's just very hard to like stop ourselves constantly trying to,
Yeah, for sure.
to just, be like, we got to do something else, and be like, fuck that, let's stay on BTS. So yeah, Kurt, any other things you want to get out about the vid?
I mean, honestly, like, I was still in the process of learning everything about BTS and trying to take in as much information about them. But I will admit I was very uneducated about everything about Army. I didn't really, like, even times when you are, getting interested in a group and it's like, oh, are you Army now? Or do you feel, and you're just like, I don't really know what that means. Or, I don't know what I'd proverbially be signing up for, claiming that kind of thing. And, seeing a video like this, and if it's just about, spreading positivity, wealth, all those kind of things, being charitable, I mean, I feel that we're all pretty much there already,
It's funny too because like it's watching all these videos and being with y'all and reacting had me like not so much questioning myself, but just I guess with new people who we bring in, whether it's Pete or it's anybody else, just what's the approach with them. I don't want to ever feel like I guess shadowing my bias on somebody, or feel like you're forcing like someone even to be Army or anything else like that.
Oh yeah.
So this has been a good experience with just reflecting off of that stuff and just being like, oh, okay, now I know how to move a little bit better when introducing people to BTS, showing them Army and doing everything all like that. Because
it's kind of ironic in a sense too, because it's like you were saying, or they were saying in the video about how people in other professions were just simply amplifying their profession to teach it to other people. Like it was just all about this spreading of knowledge and wealth and positivity and everything. And oddly enough, that's basically what you and Keith did from the beginning with that stuff. Like you hadn't known about BTS and known about K-pop and wanted to just share it and start this platform. And now in so doing, we're I'm showing my brother like K-pop songs and stuff, and it's just Lo is showing his son. I know he was saying it's powerful.
It's probably why I'm unapologetic about certain things. Like I know on this channel sometimes people that kind of see us singing and they might be like, shut up while you're reacting to everything else. And it's just like, bro, if it's taking us to like this happy place, why are y'all trying to silence like our happiness? Like obviously we don't want to fuck up y'all experience, with us reacting or anything else like that. But it's just like, I'm sorry that the song brought me so much joy that I couldn't hold it in. Or just, I guess other people had an issue like with us reacting to particular songs a lot. I'm sorry, man. Songs like Dynamite and other songs are just like one of my favorite songs ever at this point. So it's just like, I'm going to absorb that song as much as I can. I'm going to absorb any BTS content as much as I can over and over again. And, I think at this point I'm at a place where I'm just like, fuck you if you don't.
Yeah.
If you don't
well, ironically, I feel like that is just when I listen to different performances or anything of, similar songs or the same songs or whatever that we've listened to, I almost think about it like I put myself in the mind of the artist, like where I'm just like, they have to perform this, every venue they go to. And it's just like, what do they do to change up something in a performance or to change up something, or do they cater to a certain crowd? Like if I'm in, somewhere in Europe as opposed to somewhere, in the US or somewhere or, back home in SK or whatever, like just how do you change that approach when you go through those kind of things? And I always try to, take away new things from different videos or performances or whatever when we are reacting to those sort of things. But it's like as you said, I mean, there's something to be gauged from it. It's powerful. It's it keeps it keeps getting played and people keep enjoying it and they keep performing it. So
Bro, they
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
They got me doing shit I ain't never did before. I'm sitting here, I'm buying Jimin shirts, BTS hoodies. I'm about to buy a light one. Like, you know what I mean? So it's
Yo,
just
that light one is crazy though.
like, you know what I mean? So it's just it's been a while since someone was able to kind of get me to buy merchandise or get me to even want to see them live. I would pay good money to see them live.
Yeah.
The fact that we were working and doing things was the only reason I didn't really even want to go out to Cali to go, you know what I mean, see them live. If they have a show and it's in New York or something.
No East Coast shows or nothing?
They are. I think they, wait
never
until
have
announce.
already before?
Yeah. But they had their first joint since COVID happened. Like, you know what I mean, over there. But when they have something that's a little closer or something, then I would pay to go see them in concert. And that's really, if anyone knows me, like that's a very high standard because I don't pay to go see really anybody unless that shit is like something crazy.
Yeah. And weirdly enough, I mean, we've seen from the performances how Army is people who've never met each other when they're next to each other and they're sharing this experience, I mean, it's powerful. And you just like, I would definitely want to see what that'd be like in a concert. Just
Hashtag Redeemers. Tell us what your
Hashtag
experiences with BTS concerts was like, and let us know in the comments if you haven't even been to any concerts. Because I'm pretty sure, like, when we do get the opportunity to go to one, I'm gonna make sure as many of us go out as possible. We want to meet people. Like, we want to have a meet and greet at one of the concerts, the same way we did our live and stuff, and just kind of get to exchange BTS stories or just kick it and shit, and just kind of go from there.
Yeah, you're getting to see a little bit of our journey. We want to know about yours.
Yeah. Pete, I know it's the beginning of your journey. I really just want you probably to like be open-minded and be able to react to some more like MVs, some live performances, and some other stuff because Pete's gonna be around for a majority of the stuff that we're doing, y'all. So just the same way y'all was with Jared, give everybody a little bit of wiggle room and let them grow into the group kind of the same way y'all have, because some of the other fans don't really, how can I word this? It seems like sometimes when things aren't aligned with what certain Army members like, they kind of like go left. Someone could be like, Arm is my guy, and then somebody be like, well, what about such and such and such and such, and it's just like it's cool to for let him love what he loves. You don't gotta bash him. But yeah, I ain't gonna go into a tangent. Kurt, you want to add anything else?
No, just thank you guys for sticking with us. We're glad to give this, another treat to YouTube or whatever, just, to engage with those who can't always be on Patreon with us. So thanks for the love and support. Yep. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll keep putting out great content for you guys.
Nah, everything Kurt said. If you guys, can get on the Patreon, do, because it'll be some stuff that won't be on YouTube as far as dance practices, live performances, and everything else. But definitely made a promise to you guys. If you can't get on the Patreon, we will continue to drop dope BTS content on YouTube. Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Army. Go to Holla at y'all.